Wires have become a thing of the past, and with the recent outbreak of wireless earbuds, like the new Apple AirPods, the Jaybird lineup, or the Beats X, it's no surprise cheaper alternatives are also hitting the markets. However, how much value can you get from spending only $19? Hey guys, it's Wired here, and today I'm reviewing the Xtraem or Sentry BT250s, a pair of wireless earbuds for the budget conscious. I'll be calling these the BT250s in this video, as they can probably be found distributed from many different sources. Mine was from the company Xtraem, however I have seen this product branded by Sentry as well. Aside from this weird rebranding of this product, it is quite good. At the store I found it at, it came in a few different colors, red, blue, and silver. However, online I only found the red variant, which is sort of disappointing. The BT250s come in a nice box, with the headphones, a carrying case, and a variety of ear tips to fit different ears. Unfortunately, to take the headphones out of the box I had to completely gut it. I do believe there is a more per se elegant way of unboxing it, but I was too lazy to try. I bought my pair of headphones from a big box retail store in BC for around $30 Canadian, although I found it later on Amazon.com for $19 American. The price margin isn't too far apart, as a quick conversion shows that $19 US is around $25 Canadian, so not too big of an issue. And for this price, I would still consider it quite a budget pair of wireless earbuds. As mentioned earlier, the headphones came in a nice cardboard box with a magnetic latch and containing ear tips and a carrying case. The ear tips were nice, even though I found that the default ones felt the best in my ears, and the carrying case was slightly small in my opinion. It was very portable, but cramming my headphones into that case felt like injustice, and I would have preferred a slightly larger case for my headphones. The fact that both items are included is still very nice, even if I may not use them. Next, let's move on to the build quality. The BT250s seem to be half good and half bad. The good half were the earbuds itself, made with a glossy silver plastic and metallic grey plastic, which have a premium feel to it. They also look really solid as a pair of earbuds, and the shiny reflective plastic makes it look like they should cost more than it actually did. The inline controls were also very nice. The size was a bit big and bulky, but otherwise it's made of a nice soft touch plastic and fairly tactile buttons, which contributed to the premium feel. However, do note that the bulkiness of the controls makes it so the earbuds don't stay in the best when running or exercising, and can feel unbalanced if you don't position and secure them correctly. Now, that was just the good part. Let's get on to the bad part. Oh boy. The only major gripe I had with the BT250s were the cable, and oh were they horrendous. The cables connecting the two earpieces were stiff, cheap feeling, not very flexible, and felt kinked at some places. They won't lay flat and have a strange curve or bump or arc to it, which is very, well, strange. If the cables weren't so terrible, the build quality on the BT250s would have been amazing, but this simply doesn't cut it for even a $30 pair of wireless earbuds. Of course, the build and aesthetics are nice, but the most important part is the sound quality. How well does it sound while playing music in it? Well, in short, not bad. It's got a punchy bass with decent mids and highs and can get really loud. However, vocals can sometimes be very unclear and the volume can get very, very annoyingly loud. Oftentimes I had it on the first or second volume option when listening to music, but I don't often listen to music that loudly, so your mileage may vary. Otherwise, the sound was pretty fantastic. However, that only applies when music is playing, which is a solid most of the time. The BT250s often break up in audio, and even a small barrier can completely break the playing of music. And it isn't even consistently breaking up, like my hand covering the phone prevents most music, but a concrete wall doesn't? It's strange, but once again, it plays music a good most of the time, which is good enough for me. Its battery life is moderate, with up to 4 hours of battery life on the lower volumes, and maybe 2 to 3 on higher volumes. In my use, it's lasted for 3 to 4 hours consistently, with music playing the entire time. Despite this decent battery life, the BT250s have no indicator to show how much power you have left in the device, except a very obnoxious battery low audio indicator that plays once your battery is, well, low. It charges very slowly as well, about 1 hour of charge for 2 hours of usage, and charges the full in around 2 to 3 hours, which is annoying, and has caused me to go on a hiatus from using them occasionally, because I forget to charge the day before I want to use it. However, once fully juiced up, these should last a full day of low to moderate use, but no music marathons will be happening anytime soon. And finally, setup. The BT250s were fairly intuitive to set up. Take the headphones out, press and hold the middle button, turn Bluetooth on, pair, done. However, using the inline controls was a bit clunky. For example, the up and down buttons were switched tracks, and you had to press and hold in order to change the volume. I would have preferred press and hold to change tracks, and press to be changed volume, as otherwise, changing the volume using the inline controls is very difficult and requires some serious timing skills to get it right. Like, serious timing skills. 2 milliseconds too long and oh, my ears are bleeding! 2 milliseconds too short and what is that? Nothing's playing at all. Furthermore, an obvious duh was the pause function, which was just pressing the middle button. However, me being me, I didn't realize that until after I'd read the manual, and I don't know whether or not to fault the earbuds for this. I'll just say I was being dumb. Overall, the inline controls were pretty intuitive. However, I would have preferred to have a few of the functions swapped around, and then they would have been perfect. Overall, the BT250s are a good pair of wireless earphones. While they have bad build quality and maybe not the most reliable of connections, it's made up for by their decent sound, intuitive setup, and inline controls. Would I recommend them though? Well, potentially. With so many different headphones coming out today, these are definitely not the best out there, but for a whopping $30 Canadian from the big box store, around $19 American, it's definitely not the best you can buy. However, for the price, I can't really fault it anywhere, except for maybe the cables. People say that wireless is the future, and with these pair of headphones, I think it's safe to say that the future is now. And if you still don't believe me, check out my review of the Logitech G403 Prodigy, a wireless gaming mouse that is on par or even better than other wired competitors. That is, once it's released of course. The review script is in progress, so expect to wait a while. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it and think wireless is indeed the future. Dislike it if you disliked it and think wired is still miles ahead. And subscribe to see more similar content as well as other tech related videos. Wired, or should I say wireless, out.